I just want to say thank you.
I am moved by you. I had to hear this, get in the right headspace.
All of your beauty.
I'm listening to India Ari right now. And India puts me in a different headspace. She literally puts me in a different headspace.
By you, oh, I am moved by you.
We will be starting in a few minutes. I'm going to give people a chance to come in and check us out, and add my crew to the live.
There's a church song.
Hello, Andrea.
In America, that says, "Give me my flowers while I yet live."
Andrea, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
I am okay. I am okay. I'm letting India Ari put me in a good space right now.
That's always a good thing.
She tends to do that to everyone, doesn't she?
I think so.
Yeah,
You want
she
to
has
kind of
that
just
healing
mellow
music.
out. Yes.
Yeah,
And it's
she
a
has
funny
that
thing
healing.
because she says she prays over all of her songs while she's writing them, just for the
Okay.
inspiration and the desire to, to get the desired outcome, which is whatever it is. Do you hear something weird when I talk?
No, actually it's perfect.
Okay.
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay.
But yeah, she puts me in that space. She was one of those people, just like Erica and Jill, D'Angelo. During that time when they were first coming out with the neo soul sound. I call her music more life music than I do neo soul, but she has some neo soul sounds too.
Yeah, it's like it kind of reminds me of like a combination of like folk music
Yeah,
and
and that's actually what she wanted. That is her.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's her
love
all
it.
day long. Yeah.
How's your week been going?
So far so good. I had a little couple of hiccups, in the last couple of days that I'm trying to get past, and
Okay.
just trying to get in the right headspace. I think sometimes we forget about the fact that it's supposed to be the holiday of the Christ, and his birth or whatever. And we get hung up on, what we can and can't do for someone or your children or grandchildren. And, I gotten in a headspace where I was like, okay, am I going to get this stuff done in time? So, but I appreciate you guys reaching out to me because, that helped a lot. You helped me get in the right
Yeah,
headspace.
it shouldn't be a time of stress. You
Right.
know, I
Mm-hmm.
think that's the unfortunate part about holidays and special events is that we
Mm-hmm.
do
Right.
allow the stress of the I need to do to mess with
Right.
us. When really it should be about celebrating.
Yeah. All day. It has to be, I think at the end of the day, being thankful for just living is enough.
Especially in these
Still,
times.
yeah, especially right now. Exactly. Especially during this time, because some of us didn't make it last year. 2020 was horrible for a lot of families and a lot of people. So, it's time to be grateful that you're still here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I get into that funky mindset where I'm focusing on things and deadlines and all that stuff, I have to remind myself,
Mm-hmm.
is it really that important?
Right. Yeah.
'Cause I have to stay in a kind of a chill mindset because 2020 was very challenging for me.
Okay.
So yeah, I lost
Right.
probably 13 people that I loved. So it was a
Oh,
very
wow.
difficult.
You said how many?
13
Wow, last year?
in 2020. Yeah.
That is madness. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Andrea.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus.
Yeah.
Just
Between
just when you
family
think you
members
heard
and
it.
friends. You know,
Right,
because I'm a nurse, and so I lost a lot of nurse friends.
right.
Nurse, people that I knew, that I worked with, things like that. It was really hard.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Neek.
Hey,
How are you?
all right. How are you guys?
I'm
Doing
good.
great. We are still here in the land of the living,
Yes, ma'am.
in the
How
land
are
of the
you
cold
feeling
here, but
today? Are
Cold
you
here
feeling
too.
okay, Nika?
Uh,
You feeling better?
yeah, much better. I got a little cough, um, runny nose, a little bit, but yeah, it's
Mhm.
just congestion.
Yeah.
I think it's just a regular cold. I don't feel any other symptoms, and that's basically all it's fever
Good.
left two,
Right.
3 days ago, so I'm good.
Well, that's good.
Okay. Good. Okay. But yeah, if you guys have someone that wants to be on the live, just send them the link, and it can come on. I can add them on, and the queue is the same way.
Yeah, I sent the link to Anthony. I don't know if he's gonna make it on tonight, but I sent it to him.
Okay. Okay. Well, you guys, we are tackling the two songs. The first one being Tambourine Man. Andrea, do you have that one? I got Sacred Space pulled up.
Let's see. Hold on. I
Okay.
do. Yes.
Okay, let's start with that one first.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there's no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hand, let me blindly here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me. I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. And then he went to Hey Mr. Tambourine Man again.
Mhm.
So the funny thing is, this song, um,
Mhm.
there have been multiple interpretations as
Mhm.
to what Dylan meant for this song. And oddly enough, he's only like denied some things. He's never actually said what what his intentions were for the song. At least not that I've noticed.
Right.
Um, some people say that it's just about, being young and all of the things that, you're going to experience and you are experiencing. Um,
Right.
there was one
Tasha,
person who did the cover who said
Tasha,
that
Uh-huh.
it was about
do you have music
following.
Yeah.
playing?
Huh?
Do you have music playing?
You can hear it? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, like I can't hear her because I'm hearing your music.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm so
I'm
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just like,
No, I'm
I
glad you
hear
said
you.
something. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah.
Dre. How you doing,
Oh,
Dre?
cool.
I'm all right, and yourself?
I'm
Hello.
doing well, sir. Glad you could join us tonight. We're talking about two songs tonight, Tambourine Man by Bob Dylan and India Ari's Sacred Space.
Y'all don't be. You had to. I don't think I know that NDRE song.
Oh no, we're gonna read the lyrics. That's what we do on the show is we read the lyrics because a lot of times people don't really know the lyrics to songs. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you listen to it, but you don't really understand what it's saying. So we're just breaking down the lyrics.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So right now we're talking about Tambourine Man, and Andrea was still. I'm sorry, Andrea. Go ahead.
It's okay. So then the next part, he says, "Take me on a trip upon your magic swirling ship. My senses have been stripped. My hands can't feel to grip. My toes too
Wow.
numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready to fade into my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there's no place I'm going to.
Come
Hey, Mr.
on.
Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you.
Wow. Yeah, he's talking about getting high.
That's a serious high, right?
Yeah, feeling nothing.
Whoa.
Wow. So I mean, in the song, is he talk is he's talking? The Tambourine Man is what, the drug dealer?
The drug dealer, right. At least that's how some people have interpreted it, yes.
Hmm. Why did he? I wonder why he called him the Tambourine Man, though.
Well, I know that Bob Dylan himself said that he had just happened to be watching a particular performer, and he had this huge tambourine, and for whatever reason,
Hmm.
that became part of the muse for the song.
Okay.
When you write lyrics, trust me, sometimes the weirdest stuff will will
Yeah.
be your muse.
Right. Okay, Bob Dylan.
But yeah, it sounds to me like he was on a trip too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trip that he wanted to go on.
What was
And
he
sounds like
referring to
he.
when he talked about the blue pill?
Say that again.
Didn't he say something about a blue pill?
I don't see anything about a blue pill. Let me see.
Okay, I must have misunderstood what you said then. I thought I heard you say something about blue
Oh,
pill.
no.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But then the other part is, though you might hear laughing, spinning, swinging madly across the sky, I am not aimed at anyone. It's just escaping on the run. And but for the sky, there are no fences facing. And if I hear vague traces of skipping reels of rhyme to your tambourine in time, I am ragged. I am a rag clown behind. I wouldn't pay it any mind. It's just a shadow, just seeing that he's chasing. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there's no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Wow.
So that's why some people think it's about youth because he's talking about the swinging and like when you're on a swing and or on a child like ride or what have you, and you're just having a good time and
Free.
not
You're
you're
free.
free, exactly. And that's why they
Hmm.
also say no fences facing.
Yeah.
Basically you're just free, you're just kind of going. But that could also mean whatever you're on is also taking you there.
Right.
Yeah, the
I
high.
guess it just depends.
That's the first thing I thought of is the high.
Is the high, right?
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it sounds like right there. He says, I wouldn't pay it any mind. It's just a shadow you're seeing that he's chasing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the funny thing is that somebody said that it's probably that Bob Dylan always said it wasn't about drugs because
Hmm.
at that time he was supposedly only smoking weed, and weed doesn't kind of give you hallucinations. And he started doing LSD later on in life.
Hmm.
So,
Right. I mean,
go on.
if he's smoking that ooh wee.
Yeah. If he was doing LSD at that time, he was having some hallucinations.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
And he could have been, listen, you can't say that he wasn't smoking weed with something laced
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm
And
saying?
back then, wasn't they doing a lot of that? Because I
They were
remember
doing a
in the
lot of that.
'90s where they were lacing weed a lot.
Well, this is in the 60s. So you know that was really happening back then.
Oh yeah, they had the hash.
You know, everybody was doing LSD. A lot of people were smoking the peace pipe, as they called it, which is
Right.
basically, you know, a hallucinogen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you know, it does give you kind of like puts you in this like transcendental state where you know
Mm-hmm.
colors are louder, which is an interesting thing to say, right? Colors are
Right.
louder, but that's the
Yeah,
whole.
more
They're more vibrant.
vibrant.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Where everything is just more. Everything is just more.
Right. Okay, finish. Go ahead, Andrea. I'm ready. I want to see this next part.
Right. And now, see, now here he might be okay. And take me disappearing through the smoke rings of my mind, down the foggy ruins of time, far past the frozen leaves, the haunted, frightened trees, out to a windy beach, far from the twisted reach of crazy sorrow. Yes, to dance beneath the diamond sky with one hand waving free, silhouetted by the sea, circled by the circus sands, with all memory and fate, driven deep beneath the waves, let me forget about today until tomorrow. That's some beautiful poetry right there.
Wow, that was beautiful. Yeah. Even
That
if he
is
was
some
high out of his
beautiful
mind, that's
poetry.
still beautiful.
That's some beautiful poetry right there because it
Mm-hmm.
really paints a lovely picture.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very vivid. It paints a really lovely picture. Lovely picture.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Wow. Okay, Bob Dylan. You know,
Great
and I had a
storytelling.
yeah. You know what? And it's crazy because I've always heard of Bob Dylan before, and I think I remember him from the song that Michael Jackson had him in. Uh, there's a choice we make. That part where he
We
did. You know,
Right, right.
I'm
When
trying
he
to
was
copy
singing
it.
what We Are the World, right? Is
Right,
that what
but
it was?
but he stood out on that. Yes.
Yeah, because his voice was so unique. It's true. Yeah.
Right. He really did. He stood out on that. And that was the first time I had heard of who he was. But I had a friend of mine tell me the other night, I was asking him, I said, think of a couple of songs, I'm asking different people for different songs that are kind of deep, have different meanings. And he brought up Bob Dylan as well.
Hmm.
I'm like, I didn't know so many black people listen to Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Wow.
black people who weren't even really like didn't know anything about him back then because either they weren't here or they were
Mm-hmm.
too young to know anything about him back then.
Right.
They didn't know anything about themselves, basically.
Right.
Toddling
Yeah.
around in diapers or whatever. But yeah, oh yeah, Bob Dylan was the dude.
Amazing. Wow. He was a hell of a songwriter.
Yeah, he was.
Absolutely.
He is.
You
Let's
know,
put
I love people like that. They give you so much in the lyrics to chew on,
To digest, right?
Right. You really could take this song, and even if you didn't know that it was about that, this actually is like, me just living, me just existing, not existing, but just living, and you seeing in my mind how sometime my days go, the
Yeah,
lyrics, it really grabs you like that.
yeah. And one
Hmm.
cover artist said that for him, the lyrics
Hmm.
meant following God. They were a call to submission.
Okay.
That's what it reflected for him, which I thought
Gotcha.
was beautiful too. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that
Yeah.
you can have like 50 different interpretations, like a painting.
Hmm.
You can have different interpretations of any art. So that's
Of
awesome.
course, as many people, different types of people in the on the planet Earth, that's how many interpretations you can have of one song, because everybody sees it different.
Exactly.
Everybody hears different, hears things different, so, and
And
I may get something out of it, you may get something out of it totally different that I didn't even get. It's some songs. Have you ever hey, Mari's here.
Hey boo. Hey boos.
Hi,
hey,
Mari.
Hey.
It's some songs you guys and I know you guys can identify with this. It's some songs you listen to, and even when you watch certain movies, it took me a minute to hear certain songs, by Earth, Wind, and Fire. And as I got older, when I went back to listen to the lyrics, I got something out of it different every time.
Yeah, because perception is everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mark is here, our brother.
Well, the thing is that when you're listening to a song, you're listening to it from your point of view, your lens, not everybody
Right.
else's lens. So whenever you're going to hear it, you're going to hear it
Mm-hmm.
based off of your past experiences, current experiences, and so forth. So it's all going to be based off of your own interpretation. You may listen to it, get something, like you said, something completely different than what I get from it.
Right.
So yeah, you always have to consider that whenever we're listening to songs, it's based off of our own interpretations and our own experiences. We're gonna hear.
Right. I agree, Nick. I totally agree. And the stages that you're in, that's what you're saying, right? Because everybody is in different stages when they're listening to a song. And you may be in a young state of mind. And I guess back then I would have been in a young state of mind, which is why I didn't understand half of the lyrics that Earth, Wind, and Fire was talking about.
Right.
But as you get older and you mature, you listen to the lyrics again, you're like, oh, okay, that's what he was talking about. So I can feel it better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And something. That's why.
Mark.
Yo.
Hey, brother.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Well, I can hear you really well.
I can hear you.
I don't sound like a chipmunk?
No,
no chipmunkisms.
Okay, that's good. What's up, Nika?
Yeah.
What's up?
We are talking about Tambourine Man right now. We're tackling this song. This is an idea from our Miss Andrea, and I was just telling everybody. I was telling the crew that I didn't know that Bob Dylan. So many Black people listen to him. I feel bad that I don't know about him that much. But he was a prolific songwriter. These lyrics are ridiculous.
Jimi Hendrix was heavily influenced by Bob Dylan.
Really?
He actually what's the song that he redid? Is it The Wind Cries Mary? I can't remember the song.
Yeah, he did do that.
But was that the song that Bob Dylan? It was a Bob Dylan cover that he did that Bob Dylan said was better than the original.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna bother me. I gotta find out what that song is. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember.
Yeah, Bob was.
It's not the blowing in the wind, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, don't know what that is,
the
but
Watchtower.
Okay, what is it called?
The Watchtower.
All Along the Watchtower. That's the name of the song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hi, Lady Sarah.
Hello.
How are you, dear?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well.
Hello,
and Sarah.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up, Sarah?
Just chilling.
I'm glad you're here.
Well,
hey, what's
yeah,
up? Is that Dre? What's up, Dre? I didn't even hear you.
Yeah,
I think she has her. Okay.
What's
Sorry
up,
about
Dre?
Hi.
Dre's the one with the fantastic voice. Her voice just mesmerizes people.
It
Oh,
does.
It does, man.
It
Everybody,
does.
even women, when women start saying, damn, she sound good, you know something is up.
Yeah.
Right.
I still say my student, one of the students, had the best compliment that I'd ever heard when he said, "Hello, You sound like you're singing even when you're not.
That
He
is
was like
that
6 or
is
7
beautiful.
years old. I thought that was the best thing I'd ever heard.
Yeah, that is beautiful. But
Mm-hmm.
you do. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree. Agreed.
Do you sing? Do you sing, Andrea?
Yeah, terribly. Yeah.
You ladies sing, right? Latasha and Nika.
Yes, we both were in a girls group. We grew up singing in church under our mother, who was a minister, and that was the first beginning of us singing together as sisters. And then when we moved to Milwaukee, we were singing in an R&B group um, here.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw
Hmm.
some of them pictures. It blew me away.
Really?
Looking at young
Yeah.
Oh,
Natasha,
we need to see. We need to see.
looking all light skinned.
Uh, I'm still there.
I was just gonna say, and what else would she look?
I've been
Not,
trying to get in the
Hello.
sun.
not
I've
know
been
I
that
got
trying to
tan.
go to the sun.
She
You
has
know I
not
gotta mess
gotten a
with her.
tan. I don't know if she can ever tan.
Man, I've tried. I promise you, I have. I got with a brown skinned man to have brown babies, and it didn't work.
That's cute.
Hmm. But yeah, we Tanika and I have always loved music. Our father, Harold Stewart, he's a singer as well. We have aunts that are singers, and our adopted father actually was a singer as well.
Oh, wow.
So we've been in music just all of our life.
Oh,
My
I love
mother,
it.
yeah, our adopted mother, she heard us singing on the way to Seattle, Washington one day. We were traveling with her, and of course we were listening to gospel music, and the Winans came on, and me and Tanika started harmonizing with the Winans, and my mother, turned around, looked back, and said, "Y'all can sing."
Huh.
So that was the beginning of the end. I think I hear somebody's car. Did somebody get in the car?
I don't know what that was.
Okay. But yeah, that was the beginning of the end. We've done some things here in the city. We almost we did go to Virginia Beach to meet with Teddy Riley. And we almost got a deal with Teddy Riley. Well, we did get a deal. We just had bad management at the time, so it didn't go anywhere.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, and that's what broke our group up.
Oh, wow.
Mhm. Yeah. So, yeah, back in the 90s, management was probably the reason why a lot of groups did not get signed, because when they had something called finder's fee, and usually it was like 90,000 you would get for finder's fee.
Mm-hmm.
And some managers saw bigger amounts of money and bigger names, and wanted, it was more about them than it was the artist. So we just got kind of caught up in that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but we've always been, connected to music in some kind of way, and this is our happy spot.
Yeah,
My
music
happy
is a
place.
spirit lifter. Music is a spirit
Mhm.
lifter.
Absolutely.
Right.
I can't
Did you
live a day
guys
without music.
did you guys see
Period.
that
Mhm.
movie A Night in Miami?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that movie.
You saw that?
Mhm.
Remember Malcolm was um comparing Sam Cooke to Bob Dylan in that movie. Remember that?
What? I gotta go back and look at that.
Where he was saying this is the song he played one of the Bob Dylan songs, and it was like something about social commentary or whatever. He said, "Why aren't you doing? How you gonna let this white boy do that?
Oh,
And you're not
yes.
That's
doing
who
it,
he was talking about.
right?"
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Bob Dylan. Like I said, you guys are more versed on him. The first time I heard Bob Dylan was on the song where "We Are the World" with Michael Jackson, where he did that little small part,
Yeah.
memorable part, memorable. But that was the first time I had ever heard of him, and probably the last time, because I never really looked into his music like that.
Hmm. Yeah, during the '60s, he was very influential.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Now, well, I'm definitely, it's another song that we're going to tackle of his later. But Mr. Tambourine Man, we're as Andrea was reading the lyrics to this. This man had a pen. Man, his pen game was awesome.
Oh yeah.
His pen game was awesome. I mean, just the way he thought, his the way he, framed his lyrics. Me and Tanika used to write a lot for our group, and I'm more of a love songwriter. So I get more into love songs like that because my mentor was like Luther Vandross, and I love the way his songs were. That was what I kind of patterned my writing after. But Bob has, he has that folk song. Is that what he is? A folk song?
Yeah.
Folk,
Yeah, I would say. I would
Yes.
say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, folk artist.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Yeah, and you
draws
know
great
what?
pictures.
I've
With
I've
words.
even heard India Ari refer to Bob Dylan too. I think she does one of his songs on her concert.
I'm
Mm.
sure she does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, because that would definitely be her up her alley in terms of style. You know,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
not
she
doing
Wow.
regular, not doing regular everyday lyrics. Pop
Mm-hmm.
kind of,
Mm-hmm.
cornball lyrics.
Alternative
Right.
type genre.
Yep.
I got you. Um. Okay, I'm looking around. One, two, three, four, five, six. I don't know why I thought it was eight people, but okay. But the last part of that, Andrea. Um. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there's no place I'm going to. Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me in the jingle jangle morning. I'll come following you.
Right.
And that's the end of that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, did they come to the conclusion of what he meant by that, or are we just going to go by what he said the song was?
Well, I mean, like I said, he always denied that it was about drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Although people who were with him at that time said it probably was about it. And then, like I said, then there have been other interpretations that it was about youth and it was about, the various things that you go through in terms of, when you're growing up, like different stages. And then, like I said, someone else said that it was more like a call to religion, to God for them.
Okay.
So I
Hmm.
guess, like I said, interpretation is a beautiful thing because, it can be varied and, you know, doesn't suit everybody. Does my interpretation doesn't suit you and always and vice versa.
And at the end of the day, it's poetry, and poetry always leaves a question, or
Yeah.
sometimes speaks to unanswered questions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have like, in colleges, they've interpreted his songs. This man has been very influential, not just in
Wow.
poetry classes, but also in other classes as well, psychology, um, I can't think of philosophy, psychology classes, other classes. So yeah, he's really, it's amazing how music can have such an influence over so many things.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's to me it's how we explain ourselves. It's
Exactly.
how we explain our thoughts and our feelings, our emotions. Music has a way of explaining everything about you. There's a song for every emotion out there. I really believe that.
That's what
Yeah,
DMX said.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. There are times when I've driven my children crazy because there's a song for every emotion. I could literally have a sense say something to them, and I could sing it. Not that I'm a
Mhm.
singer, but I could sing it because there is a song for every phrase that I would think of. you know, which would
Mhm.
drive
Right.
me crazy. It's kind of nerdy, but there
Oh,
is
I'm
a
the same
song
way.
for every emotion. You're the same way, Andrea?
Yeah, my
Mhm.
husband is like, oh my God, here she goes again.
Ah,
Hey.
there's a reason why I like you, sister.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
there's a song for every. It's amazing.
It is. There is a song, especially now, you guys. We got a whole collage of music, to go through, from the 40s till now,
Yeah.
of music and of thoughts, and people, putting their thoughts to music, to melody, to chorus, yeah, yeah, this could go on forever. But I want to go back to something he said here that caught my attention.
Mhm.
Right here on the, what is it? One, two, right here, the second verse. It says, "Take me on a trip under your magic swirling ship. My senses have been stripped. My hands can't feel to grip. My toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for to fade into my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it." Wow. Yeah, I like this guy. I like him. I like him. Y'all gonna have me up looking at the Bob Dylan songs for all night tonight, cause I'm feeling him.
I
Mm-hmm.
love
Wow.
songwriting. He has beautiful songwriting skills.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
he does a very good job painting a picture like you said, very vivid. You can see it. And
Yeah.
I love music that I can actually see. And
Right.
that's what he did. He painted a great picture.
Mhm. Yeah. Wow.
Takes a
Okay,
great
guys. No, finish it. What you were saying, Neat.
No, I was just saying it takes great skill to be able to do that, to paint a picture in a song. So
Mhm.
he did that shit.
Yeah. This ain't no Silk Sonic. Silk Sonic. Totally different. Still rock
Right,
with him, but
right,
they're not no Bob Dylan.
right. And I think a lot of songwriting back then, of course, so much more complex than it is today.
Yeah, I agree, because I think they, were trying to get us to this point to where everything is simple. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So, it's some stuff they had to keep it, PG. They had to keep it, in a way to where they're not spilling too many secrets. Some of them don't want us to know that, they didn't want us to know a lot of things. So I feel like some of the music back then, they were trying to get us to this point now, and they did.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hmm.
It worked.
Right. Okay, well, guys, I love that song. I am now a fan of Bob Dylan, thanks to you guys. We're going to go to Sacred Space by India Ari. This is a song she wrote. And this song, uh, Andrea, would you do me the honors?
Mm, let's see.
Sacred Space
Okay.
by India.
Yeah, I have it here.
Okay.
You are where I go to hide when the wind starts to blow, when the lightning starts to strike, when the thunder starts to roll. When this life becomes a fight, you are where I put my gloves down. When I'm running out of time, you are where I go to slow down. You are my
Mm,
favorite place. You are my sacred space. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
mm. Stop right there. Stop right
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
She she she's not only is she talking about, her love, she's talking about the creator as well, the spirit guides,
Mm-hmm.
the energy of y- oh, I thought that was somebody talking. um she's talking about her, not only her love, but her spirit guides, the energy that encompasses us when we're trying to you know get somewhere, and just hide in someone, get me away from this, you're where I come for peace, you're where I come to let this all out, and for her to call him her sacred space, that's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want in your friendships. That's what you want in your love life. That's what you want in your family, your children, somewhere where it's a sacred space to go and just be you. I
And
love
that's
this
what you
song.
want in yourself. That's what you want in
Hmm.
yourself as well. You want to be able to, at times,
Exactly.
if there is no one else who's going to keep you at bay, keep you calm, keep you at ease, you want to be able to bring that to yourself.
Right.
That's the ultimate thing. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
lovely to have all the outside people or what have you, but you want to also be able to have that within yourself. At least I do.
Right. Right.
I agree because the reality is that, people will disappoint you. People
Hmm.
will, and that disappointment for some kind of, once you get disappointed, it's kind of sometimes diminishes your ability to feel like someone is your sacred space. And,
Right.
so I think if my encouragement for myself, my encouragement for my daughter, who doesn't really hang with a lot of people, is that what you're seeking in others, you have to seek that in yourself. So
Yeah.
because your love is going to disappoint you, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
people will disappoint each other because we're human, and like someone said recently to me, we are good and bad,
Right.
Yes.
and I struggle with that part, that second part, but that's the truth. We are good and bad. So if that's
Hmm.
the case, you can't put your all in someone. Even though I do think the lyrics are beautiful, and I do think that that's what we do want, to have someone where we feel like we can go let our hair down. But I agree with Andrea
Hmm.
that the ultimate is to be able to wrap my arms around myself, go under a blanket, and be the person that I need to be for myself,
Hmm.
because oftentimes what we're looking for in others is actually in ourselves.
Yeah. And basically what you both are saying is, if you want that sacred space, be that sacred space for everything else in your life, or everyone else in your life. Am I right?
And yourself. Absolutely.
Yeah, and yourself. Yeah, exactly. You can't ask for it. You can't want a sacred space without being a sacred space. So if we all a sacred space, how could the world ever be bad? Jesus.
Right.
Some stuff is so simple, but I guess it's so hard for some people. I don't know. I guess. Anyway, Andrea, Andrea, you
Um,
can go on.
okay. Where I go till we move, where I go till we feel. Your love makes me new. In your presence, I heal. You
Mm,
are my favorite place. You are my sacred space. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
keep going.
Okay. No walls, no war, no calls, no weapon formed, no law. What for? You are where I go to hide. You are where I go to heal. You are where I go to feel, to remember what is real. Ooh, you are my favorite place. You are my sacred space. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Beautiful.
Songwriters India Ari Simpson and Shannon Sanders. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank
Yeah.
you for this song. And then when you get a chance to listen to if you've never heard her sing this song, turn off the lights and let it just play.
Okay.
Just let it play. And it's such a India is a sacred space.
Yeah.
Her energy is just sacred, and she brings that out in her music, and I
Yeah.
love her for that. Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I am a fan.
Hmm. You are my favorite place. You are my this part here, where I go till we move, where I go till we steal. Your love makes me new. In your presence, I heal. No
Mm.
walls, no war, no calls, no weapon formed. No law, what for? Wow. What do y'all hear right there? No walls, no war, no calls, no weapon formed. No law, what for? No
So
walls.
I think that is her definition of a sacred space.
Mhm.
You know, I think in her, I'm trying to find the lyrics. No walls, no war. In their sacred space, there's no dissension.
Yeah,
There, there,
you're not closed in.
yep.
Mhm.
There's no limitation. There's no
Dissension.
disruptive, right,
Right.
disruptive energy.
Mhm.
Um or you when she says there's no law, to me she's saying, you
We
know,
free.
right, exactly. We're just free to be.
Yeah.
To be
What
who we
what what
are.
we need what we need laws for?
Right. Right. And this is where I go to hide. This is where I go to hide from all the ills of the world.
Yeah,
You know, this
from
is where
all the laws.
right. This is where I go to heal from all the ills of the world.
Mhm.
You know, this is where I go to feel the highest vibration created between you and me,
Right.
because that's what's important. That's what's real. That's what I see.
Wow. To remember what is real. Oh my God. Y'all
To
have to
remember
forgive
what's
me.
most
Sometime
important.
y'all have to forgive me. Sometime when I read lyrics, the Holy Spirit, that thing that you you get out of church. When there's a quickening in your spirit, I get that from lyrics. Y'all have to forgive me sometime. I'm
I
sorry.
understand. I
I
understand.
don't need, I don't have to, I don't have to get the Holy Spirit by looking at the Bible. I can get it from lyrics.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The truth is, music ministers to you.
Yeah. Yeah. It
You know,
does.
music ministers to you.
Hmm. But yeah, this is a very beautiful song, and it's actually it's a two part. It actually came from the song "Steady Love." You remember that
Oh,
song she
I
came out with?
love
Yes.
Steady Love. Oh my gosh. I love the
Yes.
instrumentation. I love
Hmm.
the lyrics. I didn't know about this song. This is the first time I'm hearing about this song.
Yes, this is the second part to that song.
Oh,
Hmm. Go
beautiful.
online and pull up the video, and they're going to go into once that song goes, is going to go into this actual song, her singing this after she sings "Steady Love."
Wow. Now, did you watch? So, is there a video? You talking about the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so is the
Hmm.
same guy in the video from
David
Sacred
Banner.
Love? Yeah.
No, it's another guy. You know the guy from
Okay.
Napoli Ever After.
Oh
Remember
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sanaa
yeah,
Lathan,
yeah.
the guy that played her love interest, the black guy.
Uh-huh. He's in there.
He's actually, yeah, he's in this. He's in the second part.
Okay, okay,
She's actually talking to him in the second part.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
Okay,
It's
she
Wow.
had to be a
beautiful.
David Banner, but okay.
I
Just saying.
know.
I
Yeah,
mean,
David Banner.
I already got an
Wasn't
attitude. What do you mean he ain't in the second part? He was in the first?
Yeah,
The heck?
Yo,
isn't
am I
David
the only
awesome?
person hearing that feedback?
yeah,
I
I'm
just got
hearing you.
quickening just mentioning David. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
A quickening in my spirit.
I hear you. I hear you.
Is that where it was in the spirit? Okay.
I
It was
hear
in
you.
my spirit. You said, you said David.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
And
Okay,
they
yeah.
and they had really good chemistry in their video. I loved their video. It was
I
very
don't want to talk
believable.
about it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Nika,
Yeah.
you are hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Oh my God, I
wow.
love David Banner.
Mm-hmm.
He is a
But
beautiful
yeah,
singer.
this when you get a
Yes.
chance, yeah, that it actually is a second part to that particular song, and
Oh,
for her to add Steady Love and then Sacred Space to it, it was just magical.
I'm
okay.
sure.
Thank you for
Mhm.
that information. Will do.
Yeah, I had.
Mhm. I wish that there was a way. I'm gonna have to go and look at the rules, Facebook rules, and see if there's a way I can at least play parts of a song. Do anybody know if there's a way I can play parts of a song without getting in trouble?
Not on the live broadcast.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you gotta protect these artists, their intellectual property, so we can't be
Okay.
mad at it. Cause I mean, if I had a song out here and stuff, and every time somebody played it and I didn't get paid for it, yeah, like you gotta think about that. Like we gotta respect it.
Right. Right. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So no parts of the song can be played. Is that what you're saying?
Mark,
Uh,
is that true? Is Mark
put
there?
it like this: if it was on your own personal
It can't
page,
be
probably,
played for commercial purposes.
but yeah, this situation, nah, with
This would
live
be
broadcast.
considered this would be considered commercial.
Um, it's not really, but it's like once the algorithm or once the system hears the song, they'll flag it
Mhm.
anyway.
Because when I look at YouTube and they do the reaction videos, they're playing the whole song there. But this, or maybe it is that's YouTube. I forgot.
And then
Do you
they
remember?
also
Because
play it in
YouTube
snippets.
still
Do you
YouTube
remember when
still
I?
pays for those royalties.
Do you remember the show I
Okay.
did where I played the scene from 2012? That movie?
Okay.
They
Yes.
Okay.
flagged they flagged me for that.
Oh, they did flag you for
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get
Are
a
you
copyright strike or anything, but they just said, this is, somebody else's material or
Oh,
content.
wow.
Yeah.
Because I know at one point you as long as you said I don't own the copyrights to this, you could play it. Is that still valid or that's changed?
Well, it's called fair use. The way that fair use works is as long as if you can use other content, but if you do narration over it or talk about it or respond or react to it, that's
Mm-hmm.
considered fair use because you're changing the original art piece. Like you have to
Hmm.
do something to change it and make it your own. If you do that, then that's fair use.
Because you're not playing the whole thing in its entirety.
Right.
You're
Okay.
just running
Now,
it.
if you
Yeah.
go to somebody's live stream and you copy their live stream and put it on your channel, that's not fair
Mm-hmm.
use.
Okay.
You're just stealing their
Hmm.
content.
Right.
But in a
Hmm.
situation like this, like let's say you're trying to show a lyric or something from a song, I consider that fair use because you're not doing it for commercial purposes. You're not making any money off of it. If
Right.
Right.
anything, if I was an artist, I would want people doing that.
Exactly.
And see, you know what? That's what I'm trying to get the show to the point to where the artist comes on the show and we can build it up to where they come on and talk about the lyrics themselves and talk with us about what was in their mind and what they were thinking when they wrote the song.
Well, if
But
you do that, then it's
that's
not even
and
an
that's
issue.
and that's yeah, and that's down the road. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. That's my hopes in making, in doing this is artists will come here and that it'll be a platform for them to, especially songwriters, because we're not talking about the music. We're not talking about the production of it or the arrangement of it. We're talking about the lyrics.
Right.
Absolutely.
So
I would read up on it and just see what you're able to do and what you're not able to do. Just
But
cover
just
your.
okay.
remember this: YouTube is retarded, so it doesn't make any difference whether you're on the right side or not. Their algorithm and their system does whatever the hell it wants to do, and then you got to fight it afterwards. Like you could be 100% right, but in the meantime, your video you got a strike on your channel, and if you get 3 strikes on your channel, you're out. They can
Oh
Right.
take your channel
wow.
down.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Interesting.
So I
Just do.
stay away from copywritten material as much as I can.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have some ideas for this, and it's some people that I want to talk to, but until we get into their music, I have to reach out to some of those people to bring them on that way to bring more viewership to the show. But I have to reach out and speak to them and see if they're willing to do it to help me get to a just to help us get to that point to where it becomes a lot bigger to where we can, it will be okay for us to play their music here or to talk about their lyrics. So but I have to reach out to those people and see if I can get them to come on,
Okay.
you know. And some people will, because again, it is not hurting them not to do it. It's more helping them because if they can get our viewership up, they get money off of that.
Right.
And they get
Because
exposure.
yeah,
Right.
exactly, and exposure yeah, exactly, exposure too. And that when you just said that, I just thought about something. Even new artists that are coming out or trying to get their name out there, that are writers or whatever, we can bring them on too, if nothing else, to build them up or to put them out there, but to try to get more viewership. Because the more viewership that you have on shows like this, Facebook will monetize you after a certain amount of people are watching every month.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure that one out. But yeah, thanks you guys. This song, like I said, India has a way with me that just she is my sacred space. I'm sure, and I'm gonna reach out to her too. I'm gonna try to get her on this show. I swear I am. Try to
Absolutely.
get her to come on and talk to us.
Closed mouths don't get fed. Do it.
Hey, the most she can say is no.
There it is.
Right.
So yeah, people like that, I'm gonna have to try to reach out to them, and see what they say. I know how to put it to them.
All right.
So, but thank you guys for sticking in there with me, and this is I want people to know the internet is not just a platform for with these type of shows just for the young at heart. It's for anybody that wants to get on there. If you know about music and you love music, this is the platform for you. This is the stage for you to express that with the lyrics. So we're trying to help people here, listen to the lyrics, not just hear the song, but listen to the lyrics, because the lyrics is where sometimes the healing is. You can go some years singing the same song, going through the lyrics and, forgetting words and stuff, and not realize that because you don't know the words to that song, you're missing out on the whole point of the song. So, but yeah, thank you guys.
All
Hey,
right.
Thank
can I
you.
take
For tuning
before we
in.
What were you
before we
saying, Paul?
leave? Can I take an opportunity to push some merch?
Sure.
I want to push Nika's Vegan Delights
Oh yes.
Yes.
because
Yes.
I'm ready
She got
for another
delightful
order
vegan
of
stuff.
cookies, and this time I want some oatmeal raisin in the mix.
Oh, they are good, honey.
I've been trying not to order. because
Is there? And you know
Guys,
what? We're gonna,
I've
I'm
been
fatty still.
baking all day. All
But those
day.
lemon cookies, those lemon shortbread joints are haunting me. I'm just telling you.
yes. When you
Don't
guys see
fight
her
it.
disappear,
you.
when you guys see her disappear, she's taking orders.
Don't fight it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, y'all keep me busy.
Do not fight it. It's not worth it.
That's
I
a good
won't.
thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's
I
a good
definitely
thing.
appreciate the love, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you so
Oh
much.
my God, yes, yes.
So
And you know what,
another
Mark?
order is coming.
All right.
Mark, there's a way to put her information in the banner, right? Can we do that?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on.
That's what's up.
Hold on a
Mm-hmm.
second.
So that way, when people are watching it back, because I got a lot of friends that still watch the show. They don't watch it right now, but they do watch it back. So yeah, put it in the banner, and that way they'll see it.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys. I
And
appreciate.
Brother Dawood is in the comments. He's here. Amy Allen want to shout you guys out. I see you there, Brother Dawood and Amy Allen. And if you were here and you didn't say anything, thank you for tuning in. We will see you guys after the holidays. And you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, all that good stuff.
All
Wait,
right.
don't go
Happy
yet.
holidays to you.
Don't go yet.
Happy
Don't go yet.
holidays.
Hold on. Don't leave. Don't leave yet.
Why does it look like my eyes are closed? Do my eyes look closed?
Look tired.
You know what? There you go. That's it right there.
Boom.
Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
there
I
it
see
is. Go
There
ahead,
we
girl.
go.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's
Purchase
nice.
for Nika's Vegan
I
Delights.
like it. I like it.
I love it.
Where did she go?
She broke out. I
And you
guess
know
she
what?
had
She
to make
said
some
she was
cookies.
she said she was getting orders. So when she disappears, her phone's ringing. So awesome.
All right.
I love it. All
And thank you
right.
guys for being so supportive of my little sister. I love her to death. And you guys, you just don't know.
Well, no, we're happy to do it. Her work is amazing. Very
Mm-hmm.
talented
Agree.
baker.
Yeah. And she's right in the same city with you guys.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, you guys. Have a good
All right.
night.
You take good
All
care.
right.
Happy
Love you.
holidays to all.
Peace,
Stay safe.
everybody.
Happy New Year, all that good stuff.
You too. See y'all next year.
Okay.
All
Ciao.
right. Good night. And we are ending now. You guys have a good night. Have a happy holiday, and go and hug somebody. Find your sacred space, and go and check out Bob Dylan. We learned a lot tonight. Well, I learned a lot tonight about Bob Dylan. One of the most a beautiful songwriter, as well as India Ari. Both are in folk music, R&B, and we learned a lot about how they think and how they write and their lyrics. Sometimes we need to take the time out to listen to the lyrics, and that's where you find the best stuff. Talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye.